What's up guys, Zero Skater here, and today I want to show you something very important for competitive play, which is the Conquest match format that we used in the latest tournament. Now, some of you already may have seen the finals coverage for that event, but if you haven't, I would highly recommend you check that out, so I'll put a link in the description below. Regardless of whether or not you've seen it though, something you didn't see is what we call the pick ban phase behind the scenes. Now, I'll explain what that means shortly, but I also want to take a second to thank all of you viewers, as the channel has recently passed 100 subscribers, which is just awesome. So I really appreciate the support, and I hope to keep bringing you more content in the future. But for now, guys, make sure you attack that like button if you enjoy the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Plus, be sure to hit that bell icon to turn on notifications, as there's some stuff coming up that you definitely won't want to miss. So back on topic, I'm going to start by explaining to you guys what Conquest Format is and how it works. Then I'm going to be showing you an example of a match I played against Bryden so that you guys can see it in action. Now, I also just want to say that the match we had was an incredible match with a ton of really high-level plays, so I am super excited to be showcasing that one, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And with that said, let's get on over to Vorpalboard to explain Conquest Format. Alright guys, here we are over in Vorpalboard, and if you haven't seen Vorpal before, it's a really sleek way to play Unmatched online if you're not a fan of Tabletop Simulator for whatever reason. But Vorpal works great too. It's what we used in the recent tournament finals, and it just looks really nice on screen. And you can play any game on this platform, not just Unmatched. It's super easy. I mean, you just scan in your components, or you can upload pictures, or you can even do, I think, real-time live streams of your components too. So there's a bunch of different ways to use it. And the Vorpal team is super supportive of everything we're doing here with Unmatched. And they're just great guys all around, and they're constantly pushing out updates for their platform here. So Vorpalboard is super awesome. Definitely go check it out. So anyways, guys, the Conquest format was designed with a couple of things in mind. First of all, we didn't want a single game determining who moves on in the tournament and who is eliminated. So we wanted to come up with a best-of-3 style format. Secondly, Unmatched is designed to be an asymmetrical game, which means you're not supposed to have mirror matches, which would be the same fighter facing itself. And so if you had it where every player at the beginning of the tournament picked a fighter, and they stuck with that same fighter throughout the whole event, what happens when they come up against another player who also chose that same fighter? Then you're stuck in a mirror match. And if you had it where each fighter could only be uniquely chosen by one player, then you're limiting yourself to 19 players, as that's currently the amount of fighters in the game. So there's a lot of issues you run into. And I created the Conquest format inspired from Hearthstone, if any of you guys watch or follow that, to give us a variety of fighters in the matchups, as well as avoid any of those mirror match situations. Now, the match begins with what we call the pick ban phase. And the pick ban phase is one of the most crucial parts of the match. And honestly, I could probably make a whole video just explaining this and the different strategies involved, because there's just a million different combinations of fighters you can get, and that is really going to set the tone for the rest of the match. But anyways, how it works is that you're going to first determine a player 1 and a player 2. And this can be done through any means you guys agree upon. I would usually just roll a die and say the highest roller gets to choose if they want to be player 1 or player 2. And there's perks to each option, which that's part of the strategy we'll get into later. But once you've determined a player 1 and 2, you're going to go into the pick portion of the pick ban phase, where you're going to choose your fighters that you're going to be using throughout the rest of that match. Now, every round is going to have a different pick ban phase, so you can switch it up in different subsequent matches, but for this match, you're going to be locked into the 3 fighters that you're choosing right now. So it starts with player 1, and it'll alternate back and forth between player 1 and player 2, choosing a fighter one at a time until both players have 3 fighters in their lineup. So, for example, player 1 will choose, and then player 2 will choose. And then back to player 1, and back to player 2, and back to player 1, and back to player 2. until each of them has 3 fighters total for their lineup. Once both players have their 3 fighters, you're going to go into the ban portion of the pick ban phase, where you're going to be banning one of the opponent's fighters that they will not be allowed to use during that match. So the way this is going to work is you're each going to take your opponent's fighter cards into hand, and you're going to shuffle them up so they don't know what you're putting down. And then you're going to be placing one down in front of you as you would in a combat interaction. So let's say player 1 is going to put down this, player 2 is going to put down this. You're going to reveal them simultaneously. So here we have Alice banned from player 2 and Sherlock banned from player 1, leaving Jekyll and Medusa for player 1 versus Invisible Man and Bigfoot for player 2. And that's how the rest of the match is going to be playing out. So the strategy involved, of course, is that you have to anticipate what your opponent is going to ban from your lineup, and then figure out the strengths and weaknesses of your remaining fighters, and compare that against your opponent's lineup so that you can ban accordingly to give you the best shot during the match. And of course, keeping up with the theme of Unmatched, there's a ton of mind games to be played here, so this is a very important part of the whole Conquest format. So one last thing for you guys to do before you actually jump into the match is to ban a map. Now, this is a less significant part of the pick ban phase, I would say, but still important nonetheless. So player 1 is going to start by banning one map of their choice, and then player 2 bans one map. So they each get one map ban in that order, and that map cannot be played on during any game throughout this match. So let's say player 1 doesn't want to play on Raptor Paddock, so they'll ban that one. Player 2 really doesn't want to play on Baskerville, so they'll ban that one. I believe those 2 were actually the highest banned maps from the tournament, so that's pretty common to see. But anyways, that leaves you with these remaining maps, and those are going to be the ones that you have to choose from when determining which map to play for each game of the match. So now that you've got your available fighters and maps set up for the match, you're ready to actually start. And for game 1, both players are going to blind pick their fighters for that first matchup. And then player 2 is going to get to choose map and starting position as their consolation prize, let's call it, because player 1 got the advantage of picking the fighter first, so player 2 gets to pick the map and the starting position for game 1. Although the fighters is a blind pick. So same thing, both players are going to shuffle up their cards, put one down in front of them, flip them. Those are going to be the fighters used for game 1. Now something to keep in mind is that the loser of the previous game is always going to be the one picking the map and the starting position, as well as the winner. You can never replay the same fighter or map that you have won on previously during that match. So the way it's going to work, let's say Medusa faced Bigfoot in game 1 on, let's say, Sarpedon. So now the winner, let's say Medusa won on Sarpedon. So Medusa is no longer able to be used during that match. Sarpedon is no longer to be picked only by player 1 because they were the one who won on it. Player 2, if they want to go back to Sarpedon, they can. But you're going to be looking at Jekyll is going to be played in the next game because that's the only fighter remaining. And versus player 2 gets to choose Bigfoot or Invisible Man, whatever one they please, keeping in mind that, again, since they lost the previous game, they're going to get to choose the map and the starting position for game 2. Now let's say that they choose Bigfoot, they play on Sarpedon again, Bigfoot wins, so you can no longer use Bigfoot, and neither player can choose Sarpedon for game 3 because both of them have won on that map. So now, since player 1 was the person who just lost, they know it's going to be Jekyll versus Invisible Man, and player 1 is going to get to choose the map and the starting position for the final game, which is game 3, and whoever wins that game is going to be the winner of the match. So there's a whole lot of strategy that goes into this whole thing outside of just the games themselves. And that is what we call the meta, right? The meta strategy is beyond just the games that you're going to be playing. So when it comes to the pick ban phase, there's a couple of different strategies. First of all, if you want to be player 1, you're going to end up getting 2/3 of the big 3, which is, again, Medusa, Bigfoot, and Sherlock. Those are known as the big 3 because they're generally seen as the most powerful fighters in the game by the majority of players. So if you go first, you get to pick. Let's say player 1 picks Medusa, player 2 picks Bigfoot, player 1 goes and gets Sherlock. So they've got 2/3 of the big three, while the opponent only has one of them, putting the player 2 at a slight disadvantage there. However, player 1 also has to pick their last fighter before player 2 picks their last fighter. So a good strategy for player 2 is called like the counter pick strategy. So let's say this is what happens. Player 2 then picks a fighter that's just generally well-rounded. Let's say someone like Alice. Now, player 1 has to pick their final fighter. Let's say they pick somebody like Beowulf as their final fighter. So, player 2 now has the opportunity to counterpick Beowulf. They can target him, and let's say Sinbad is really, really good against Beowulf. It's a ridiculously favored matchup for Sinbad. So now player 2 used their final fighter pick to counter player 1. Although player 1 has 2/3 of the big three, player 2 can ban one of them. Let's say they ban Medusa, and let's assume Bigfoot gets banned as well. And these are the fighters you're left with. So player 1 on top, player 2 on the bottom. Now, player 2 can say, all right, it's okay if I can't beat Sherlock, because Sinbad is terrible against Sherlock. Alice isn't great against Sherlock either. They're just going to concede that matchup. So they're going to say, okay, I'll let Sherlock get a win. I don't care about that. But in order to win the match, you have to get a win with each of your remaining fighters after the ban. So player 1 is going to have to get a win with Beowulf in order to win the match, and player 2 is now preying upon that. So they're going to try and get their win with Alice, because Alice is the well-rounded character that they had to pick before they saw Beowulf come out, and then their counterpick character, Sinbad, is ready to take on Beowulf and win player 2 the match through their counterpick strategy. So that's kind of two ways to look at it. Player 1 gets the advantage with more powerful fighters, maybe, and player 2 gets to counterpick player 1. They also get more map and starting position choices than player 1 is going to get. So some players look at it differently in terms of which player actually has the advantage, and that's up to you to decide. There's a lot to think about in regards to this, and so there's no clear-cut answer of which is better. You're just going to have to try it out yourself and see what you like. So there you have it. That is the Conquest match format and how it works. And now let's jump over to Tabletop Simulator so I can show you this awesome match that me and Bryden had recently, and it's a perfect highlight of the Conquest format. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's jump on over there. All right, cool. We're good to go. So you want to just roll a die to see who picks first?
Yeah,
oh.
even you pick first, I'll pick first.
All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pick Sherlock.
Okay. All right, I'll pick Medusa.
All right. I think then I have to pick Bigfoot.
Yeah. I'll pick Robin.
Robin Hood. Let's see. Gonna go with Alice.
Alice. Okay. I'll do. Okay, I'll go Raptors.
Raptors. That is definitely not what I want to be playing against. I just hate Raptors, man.
Yeah, they're definitely very swingy.
That's
very
all right.
risky.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got Raptors for Sherlock. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll take these into hand. And I'll get rid of the rest.
Can you see my hand?
No. You're good.
Okay. Let me think of what I have. Raptors, Medusa, Robin. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I figured.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured you'd do something like that. If you were thinking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Even still, I would rather have...
Because I figured you leave Sherlock up because I think both of the Robin and Raptors are both good against Sherlock.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So
I have
there you
actually
go.
never done Medusa versus Sherlock, actually.
Really
Yeah, never tried it.
interesting.
I don't really play Medusa or well, yeah, I only play Sherlock of the big three pretty much, and that was only I only started this last tournament, so
Right.
like literally all my games was Spike, Willow, King Arthur before the tournament. Like 98% of my games was just that. So
Yeah.
I just had to learn the new characters. But okay, so let's see here.
All right. So we'll get rid of
Ban map.
these. Ban map. I'm banning Soho, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If anybody's watching, Soho is so broken for Robin. Don't ever let him play on that map.
Yeah. Let's do let's ban the doors map. Herod, whatever it's called.
All right.
And then let's see. You picked first, right? So you picked map and
Uh,
starting position.
you get to pick map and starting position because I picked first. Oh, we got to pick fighters
Oh, is
though.
that? Oh yeah. Alice and Sherlock.
And you have who? You have Medusa and
And
Robin.
Robin.
All right, this is who I'm playing. Also, anybody watching, we're doing a tournament style best of 3 here. So same format rules we used in the tournament. So we picked the 3 fighters, then we picked bans, and then we banned maps. And now here's our first round matchup. So it's going to be Alice versus Robin. So
Okay.
Bryden, you get to pick map and starting position.
Yeah. Let's see here. Usually I would just go Sherwood, but I actually want to just try practicing on a different map. So let's see here. I know Baskerville is like broken for Robin too, because you can just hop through the things. But I mean, I guess I could practice. Yeah, let's just do it.
You're actually going to pick Baskerville?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I
Interesting.
mean, I'm not going to be good at it. I've played it probably 2 times, but I mean, if Robin's really good on it, I might as well try and practice on it. So.
Oh, for sure. And also, it'll be interesting because if Robin is actually really good on it, that's scary for tournament play
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
can't ban everything. You know, you get one map ban. So if
Yeah.
you're using it on Soho and he's broken on Baskerville, that's trouble.
Yeah. He might. Yeah. Rise up to like auto pick ban type character. But I mean, you do have Buffy though. Then Buffy will become meta,
Yeah, right,
which is
right.
interesting.
That's cool. All right. Let's see. And you're choosing to start first, of course. I'm obviously going to start Jabberwock blocking the portal.
Okay.
Um, let's see, what size? I'll start small.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
you're good to go.
All right. When I maneuver, I haven't played this map a lot. 1, 2. And he's gonna attack you.
Oh, come on, you got to ambush me turn 1.
Yeah, it's the best time to do it.
I don't like this. All
You
right,
have 3, at least 3
so
value.
go ahead and grab one. Okay,
So
what'd you
mine's a
get?
5, so you take 2 damage.
Ouch. That was not good. All right, I get to
Oh,
move 5, and then I change to big.
yeah, and then I'll move 2 if I want to after.
Where do I want to move? Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll go there. All right, you're up.
All right. Wow. 5 cards in hand to 3. gonna start by having Alice attack the outlaw.
I'm gonna take it. I think you went on everything except a regroup, so
Taking it.
yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Hey, it is a
Yeah,
regroup.
yeah.
Get him out of there. I'll draw
It's
two.
still just not worth to really defend him. I feel like if you're big,
Right.
it's like too much of a risk, so like that you're gonna waste a card pretty
Oh,
much.
for sure. All right. Well, I have to maneuver. Well, I could scheme. Let's see. Yeah, I'll maneuver.
Alright.
And I'll go 1 and 1, 2, and you're up.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna discard piercing shot. All right. So I can move 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna have this outlaw attack Alice.
I hate outlaws, man.
They're so annoying.
uh, I'll feint it.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And then I'm gonna move him 2 spaces. I will move him there, and then it's your go.
All right. I'll maneuver. Go 1, 2.
Okay.
Alice will attack Robin.
Okay, let me think about this. It's gonna be one of those move after combat things. Boosted at 2 of 5, I'm guessing. Let's see here. I'll do this. Just try it out.
All right, there's 3
Okay.
damage.
3.
But yeah, you called it.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
I'm gonna have Robin attack Alice. Okay.
Regroup.
Do it.
Okay. So I win the skirmish. I will
Yeah.
go 1, 2.
Okay, and then I get to move 2. I will go.
I'm lucky I was able to jump through and block the passage. Otherwise, that
Mm-hmm.
could have been. You could have gotten a second attack.
Yep. 3 to 3 though. Your only action freeze is the one where you move, right?
Yeah, right. And you already discarded one of them.
Okay.
You're actually ahead in deck count. Wow.
Okay, I'll go here. All right. Wait, I have one more action. I'm
Yep.
gonna just draw, but let's see where I want to go. Okay, I'll stay there. All right, your turn.
All right. Those guys blocking the portals is really annoying.
Yeah.
All right. I'll maneuver. Let's go 1, 2. Actually, we'll do that, and I'll maneuver again.
Okay.
You're up.
Okay. Gonna maneuver. And I'll maneuver again. All right, your turn.
Staying put, huh?
Yep.
All right. I will maneuver. I'll maneuver again. And you're up.
Gonna maneuver. Discard this so I can move 5 spaces. And I'm gonna have that outlaw attack you.
Mm.
Alright.
Faint, wily fighting. Okay, so I take one.
Yep, take one, and then I can move 2 spaces. I will move there, and then it's your go.
Man, you boosted. You should have set Robin up for the double attack turn.
What do you mean?
If like you end Robin
Oh,
here,
if I do this,
if I chased the
well,
outlaw, you'd be ready to double attack.
but then you'd be able to go hop through here and double attack me if you boosted.
Well, not double attack. I could only attack
1,
once.
2, 3. Oh, I guess you'd. Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, no, I guess that was a better play.
All right, I'm
Mm,
gonna maneuver.
or I would have gotten hit by the Jabberwock actually.
You that scared of him?
I mean, think about it though. Like his cards will at least deal 2 or 3 damage
Yeah,
to
that's
Robin.
true. All right, I'll attack the outlaw.
It's kind of risky. But
Hey, right back at you when you attack me with
yeah.
stupid outlaws.
Okay, cool. I didn't defend it. That's good.
All right, so get him out of there. I will move. So I changed to small. And where do I want to go? Let's see. I'm cool hanging out in blue. You're up.
All right. Let's see here. I'll draw a card. All right, your turn.
Double maneuver in place, huh?
Yep.
Alright, I'll maneuver. Oh, yeah, Jabberwock is supposed to have 8 health, not 9.
Oh.
Forgot about that glitch in there. I don't like any of these plays. But I don't want to sit and overdraw. I'm gonna boost as much as I hate to do this. That's my last pass, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Jabberwock will attack Robin.
Okay.
You always know all my moves, man.
It's kind of like I don't know if this is exactly what you're trying to do, but well, I don't want to say it. Let's do this.
Awesome. I like that.
Yep. Okay, so I take 3.
Yep, 1 from combat, 2 from my effect. And then you draw 1, and you're up.
Yep.
Dude, this card is so strong against Robin. It's always
Yeah.
guaranteed at least a 2 if they feint it, and if they don't feint
Yep.
it, it's going to be a 3. 3
Yep.
damage. Because you have no movement effects after combat.
Yeah, it's super strong.
Crazy good.
All right, what am I gonna do here? All right, I'm going to have Robin attack you.
Tough. Alright, I'll defend. Another ambush. Oh my god, dude. Dangerous.
All right.
Go ahead. Oh man, and you gotta hit that too.
Okay. Well, you get a move.
That sucks.
Me, but then but then I get a move too as well.
I'll move me.
Okay, and then let's see here.
Man, that hurt.
Go there, and then I'm going to. Let's see here. I'm gonna have Robin attack Jabberwock.
I was trying to bait you to attack with the outlaw. I'll take it. What do you got? Yeah, big 5. That hurts.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I'll maneuver. And attack.
Okay.
Alright, there's 2 more.
Yep, and then I gotta place an
Get the
outlaw.
outlaw, and you're up.
Let's see what I want to do here. All of the outlaw. Do I want to attack an outlaw? You 3. I'm gonna have the outlaw attack you.
I'm gonna take it. Ah!
I don't get a draw. But...
Yeah, yeah, that's good at least.
All right, and then we get a move
Dang
2.
it.
And that was my first action because I ended there with defenders, right? And then I attacked you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to draw a card. Okay, I will stay here. Your turn.
All right. I'll maneuver. Again, I'm surprised you didn't end here. Covering this for double attack.
Yeah, but
But
what's
then
it
you open
called?
up the portal and you let me come hit
To
you.
me, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, true. So I maneuvered 1, 2, and I'll scheme. So I draw 2 and change. And your turn.
All right.
It's so crazy how much of a difference being big or small in this matchup in particular makes.
Yeah.
Because like when I'm small, you can block so many of my attacks safely with your 3s, but when I'm big, that's too risky for your outlaws.
Yeah. Gonna maneuver. Okay. I'm gonna have Robin attack you.
I saw what you were going for there, thinking about moving the outlaw here and bouncing back,
Yeah.
being safe. That would have been pretty
What if you
crazy.
played a defense card and you went to
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
and
exactly.
then you attacked an outlaw first action, and then with the card that let you move, and then you attacked Robin next?
Mm-hmm. All right, Robin's attacking Alice. Okay, defend.
All right. Cool.
Yep. I take 1, you draw 1.
And then I get to move 2 spaces. Let's see here. Okay, you're up.
Okay, maneuver. I'll boost with make some foe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll attack.
With a 5. Or could be hit me with that 6. You can look at my hand to discard. Probably that one.
The discard's a 5.
Um,
Talking about
yeah.
Snicker Snack, that'll bump to a 5.
Yeah. The problem is how much damage I take.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see the big hit.
Yep. So it's a 6. So you
take
take 3.
You
I
take 1
take
damage.
1, and then I change to small, and
Yeah.
you're up.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna maneuver. I'm gonna have Robin attack Alice.
Robin attacking Alice? Oh yeah,
Yep.
Outlaw's not adjacent, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, what are you doing here? You attack me, you've already used both ambushes, so there's no RNG to screw me over. 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, defend with this. Ah, I knew it was going to be the feint. That was smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
That was
Pretty
like
much
your
the only
only
time I
hope to
can
stay
use
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And you're even in the middle of 2 outlaws. Very well played.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I want to do here though. Yeah, I don't think Yeah, it's too risky. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
Dude, that was so pro right there. Kind of blew my mind. For real though, that was such a smart play, dude. You were dead otherwise.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to win this still, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna maneuver. Hmm. 1, 2. I'll maneuver again. All right, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Gonna discard a regroup. And then that outlaw is gonna attack you.
Smart. You did it again. It's good stuff. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured. That's all right. Don't feel too bad getting a regroup
Yeah,
highway robbery.
that's the card to play.
Yeah.
All right, and then it's your turn.
Okay. I will start with a maneuver. I'll go there. I'll play Drink Me. I draw 2,
Okay.
flip to big, and it is your turn. I always love this matchup though, it's such a fun one.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna maneuver. Gonna boost with that, so I can move 5. And that outlaw's gonna attack you.
Good placement again. Okay. Ah,
Oh,
you got
nice.
me.
Gotcha.
That's alright. I was going for the win.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay, maneuver. Attack the outlaw.
And you're big,
Yep.
which means you're gonna attack. You're gonna move next to me, maybe.
Alright.
Okay. Is this my first Defenders the Sure Way?
No, that's the second one.
That's what I thought. I counted wrong
So
on
you
my
draw
thing.
first.
Yeah.
Then, well, outlaw dies, then you draw, then you
Yeah.
resurrect.
Then I place one. Yeah. And this is
Anywhere
your
in
last
round.
action.
Last action, yep.
Okay. And then you see my hand, right?
Yep, let's see it. Please tell me you got that last robbery. Ah, you don't.
Nope.
Ah, dang it.
Well, I wonder what you're gonna pick.
Man, I wish you had that last highway robbery in there. Alright, Hunter's Eye.
All right.
I was really debating Snark just because then I would know if an outlaw is attacking that it's Snark, but you got to maneuver to even get to me, so that already takes
Yeah.
that away. So, all
Yep.
right, you're up.
Gonna maneuver. Gonna maneuver again. Okay. Your turn.
All right, I will maneuver. Attack the outlaw.
Wouldn't be a regroup because you don't want to overdraw, so it's auto dead. If you attack that and then you're able to move, would it matter too much? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, or that.
All right, you're up.
Okay. Gonna draw a card. Draw a card. Your turn.
Okay, maneuver. Boost with regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the outlaw. Wow.
Alright.
You want that card, huh?
Yep.
You must be like in some kind of desperate end game, like last turn scenario.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm small, you're up.
Okay. Gonna draw a card. Gonna discard this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outlaw attacking you.
Hmm. I have to do a quick check through my discard.
Yeah, no worries.
Man. Well, you're at 1 card left in deck, so I guess if I do this, I should guarantee a win.
Yep. I think you win now.
Yeah, I think so. I still have 1 Looking Glass left, and now that's your last cancel, but...
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Pretty much banking on you not fainting there.
You do have 1 feint, but you're gonna fatigue.
Yeah.
My turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll maneuver. But I think you still have a Wily fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, unless
it's
that
not
last
possible
card
for
in
me
your
to win.
deck is Wily fighting.
It's not bot. I literally regrouped to try and draw this faster because I didn't have this, and I
Right.
needed to use
You
this
needed
before
it.
you drew feint
Exactly, yeah,
to
yeah.
win.
You're right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you made the right play. Let's see, if I maneuver again, you have to maneuver, you have to attack. Yeah, I'll just maneuver again. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Gonna discard.
The thing
so I can move
is-
5.
Yeah, you have to come attack me with Robin, because the Outlaw can't even make it.
And then Robin's gonna attack you.
Alright, Robin's attacking, he's gonna bounce back behind the Outlaw. But if you maneuver, you die, so... I just do this, right, and then I'll be able to hit somebody no matter what. Okay. Yep, faint the Looking Glass.
Okay, your turn.
Smart, not moving Robin. That was the right move. I'll maneuver. I take 2, and you have Steal from the Rich, Wily, Hunter's Eye, Snark. So you're gonna defend with Wily, but you can't cancel. So I hit you with this.
So you're gonna hit me with Mink some foe, but you're small, or are you gonna be big? This is your last. I think I win, right?
No, but
I Wily. So you take 1,
yep, I take 1,
and then you can move
and then I
2.
move 2, and you're up.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang, that was close.
Very close.
For some reason, I thought you were like here and you had to go there, but I didn't see. Yeah, you could just do that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you played it really well. Got
Yeah, I don't
super
think there's
close.
anything could have done
No, there wasn't.
that last turn. Dang, that was so close. My gosh.
Yeah,
Good thing that's not a
super,
tournament
super
game.
close.
That's one of the games where you're like, oh, F my life.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And then
Exactly.
you're like, your morale is down, you know, and you just had to sit through a
Yeah.
grueling, like, mind-numbing game like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
It was a good game. That was a really good game.
Yeah, it was. That was really fun.
Like, really balanced matchup, in my opinion.
For sure.
But
I love this matchup.
the thing is like, I couldn't get to the Jabberwock. Like, I could never attack him and, like, not be in his range afterwards. I guess I could have just, if I did this again, maybe I wouldn't guard these as much. I would just use them as body blocks, kind of.
Yeah.
Know? Because I wasn't attacking the Jabberwock really because I had my Outlaws all here, you know.
Right, they were on the portals.
You know how I was using them late game where I just trapped Robin in the middle? I need to do that the whole game. I need to get away from these portals and not care about them as much. Because I have like 6 cards I use that are just trash boot. Well, more if I include regroups, right? And so that I just discard anyway, you know?
Yeah.
And I could get rid of Jabberwock because I have to get rid of Jabberwock before he uses those cards. It's automatic, like 2 to 3 damage each time.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, those cards are so insane.
Yeah,
like, you were lucky enough to
him.
hit 1 off an ambush.
Yeah.
But still,
the
one
is,
of them pulled off and that did 3 damage. So.
Yeah, yeah. And, like, the thing is, you did a good job keeping him, like, here. So I could go there and then maybe move 2.
But then I can still get to you at 2.
Most of the game.
If he's here and you bounce here. No, with Jabberwock, 1-2.
Oh, yeah.
That's the crazy thing. You can't go anywhere without me being able to hit you.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't doing it. And so I think there's going to be... I don't know if I'd choose this map because of that, or maybe I would just play with the Outlaws more. put one there. No, because then one would have to be here.
Yep, and then
you're
you're
gonna
right
attack
next to
that.
Alice. Yeah, yeah. This blue
Yeah,
corner is really
it's
good anti-range.
yeah. So I don't know if I'd pick this map because of that. Where like on Sherwood, I can be like 4 spaces away from you and shoot you. You
Right,
know.
right.
So and it's hard. It was really hard on this map to try and kill Jabberwock until you ran at me, but you got like 2 of his cards off, which is
I
like
got
5
one of
damage.
these, and then I did the
Yeah,
other one that became a 5, and you didn't feint it, so yeah.
yeah,
That he
yeah.
dealt
So
5 damage before he
yeah,
died, and he sucked up
exactly.
8, so...
But yeah, overall, it was a good game. I like games that are like super close like this.
Oh, for sure. It was great.
All right, so what do we have now?
Alright, so
You
I
have
got
Sherlock.
Sherlock up next, so
Okay,
you
and then I
again get to pick
lost
map
second
and
choose.
matchup, so...
Okay. I'm gonna pick Medusa on remember, do I do Medusa or do I do Robin on Sherwood? I think I'm gonna do Medusa on Sherwood.
So, I don't know if I've ever actually played this matchup. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I theorize that Medusa's favored because she's ranged and...
My boost values are so high though.
Yeah, that's true. But you got a lot of good things going for you, so... I don't know, we'll
Yeah.
see.
You have 3 counter punches, which deletes a harpy each time you defend with it.
The Harpy, yeah, but I can't hit Medusa with it, which is important.
Yeah, but you don't. Do you need to if you use your combo, like see my hand and then use confirm suspicion and
Yeah, I don't know.
hit me for 4 damage each time?
I mean,
I
if
don't
I
know. I
can
guess
hit
we'll
for
see.
4s, then sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna win, but
Yeah,
I guess that's what you have to play around.
yeah. Even I have a lot of 3s even. So yeah, I guess we'll just see.
I mean, it's not good, too, that I have to start second on Sherwood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, I'm good there. Ready when you
All
are.
right. All right. I'm gonna draw. And Medusa's gonna attack Sherlock.
Please, no second shot. Okay.
Okay.
So, no damage. You get to move.
Okay, your turn.
You want me to go attack you?
Now I just want that that middle space.
Okay.
That's all I want.
I'll maneuver. I'll maneuver again. You're up.
All right. Gonna draw a card. And I'm gonna have Medusa attack Sherlock.
Okay, let's see. I will call a 3.
Yep.
Nice.
Surprised you used that on Medusa. But I'll take it.
Versus what, a Harpy?
Yeah, I would use it on Harpy only.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably a good idea. I didn't really think about that.
Because Sherlock doesn't really have any throwaway cards, so any
Right,
kind of
right.
hurt. But yeah, your turn.
Alright, I will start with a maneuver. Maneuver again. Alright, your turn.
Alright. Gonna maneuver. And I'm gonna put him here instead. I'm gonna have Harpy attack Sherlock.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep, Clutching Claws, Counterpunch. I'll discard this. I'll Master of Disguise.
Okay.
And then I'll maneuver. And your turn.
All right. Gonna maneuver. Discarding this feint to boost. And I'm gonna have this Heartbeat attack Sherlocked.
Okay. No, they're Clutching Claws. Ouch.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, gonna discard the same card again.
Okay.
And it's my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
I'll maneuver. And again. Alright, your turn.
All right, he's taking the damage. Very first point of damage.
Sherlock?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then Medusa, or should I attack that part? I'm gonna have Medusa attack Sherlock. All right, so I take 2, and I draw a card.
Yep. I'll take that. That was a good trade.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I'll maneuver.
Yep.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Let's eliminate. Let's see what you got. Regroup, Winged Frenzy, Momentary, Winged Frenzy, Wow, dude.
I was very close to using this last turn as my last action instead of drawing.
What'd you draw? The regroup?
Yeah.
Ouch, dude. Ouch,
I drew this with snipe, so I was hoping to draw some attack.
As funny as this is, I'm discarding a regroup.
Really? Oh.
Yep.
Wait. Why? Why not this?
I don't care about that.
Alright.
Confirm a 4.
Couldn't you just taken this out instead of 4?
Yeah.
No. I'm so
But then I
confused
leave
right
you
now.
card draw and I leave you attacks. I don't want
mean,
that.
Yeah.
You have to
okay.
maneuver now. You can't even attack me.
We'll see.
And if you do
Yeah,
attack
I mean,
me, then I know you don't have
but-
defense.
I mean, you knew it was a regroup though, right? So you could have just taken it. But
Yeah,
I
and
guess
given you
might
2
not want
cards?
to.
No way. Like, I have perfect knowledge now, right? Like, if you maneuver and then attack me, I know you don't have defense. If you... Or
True.
else you just don't attack me. I mean, the regroup would have just thrown everything off.
True.
So, alright, you're up.
Okay, so Sherlock's taking the damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Like, now imagine how bad it would be if you get to attack me and I don't know if it's a regroup or a card you drew, and then, like...
I'm gonna have Medusa attack you.
Having Medusa attack me.
You never thought about what if I drew a card that draws, though?
That's okay. I mean, what are you going to attack me with a snipe? I don't care. If it's a second shot, you got to discard your momentary glance.
Yeah, but I can still make you discard a defense.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have any defense yourself if this doesn't draw you a
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, but if you use one card, you can only attack me once.
Yeah, that's all right. All right.
And at Sherlock, you don't
What
really
do you got?
want
What
to
do you
attack.
got? Gaze. Yeah, I'm not going to
was-
change the printed value.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was hoping you didn't have a defense. I was hoping you were kind of like fainting, like that you like didn't have anything. You were scared. That's the vibe I got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's Just deduce. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'll maneuver.
Okay.
And we're gonna be in the same situation next turn. So I'll just maneuver again. And you're up.
All right. Oh, Sherlock takes damage.
Yep.
Gonna maneuver. I'm gonna have Medusa attack Sherlock.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Cancel that draw. All right.
All right,
I
and your
will
turn.
maneuver.
All right. Let's see that 5.
Nah, I wish, dude. I'm gonna maneuver again. Well. Maneuver again. All right, you're up.
All right, so 1 block. Gonna draw a card.
Playing off top decks and ping damage, man. What a game.
Yep. Yep.
You're finally running away, huh?
We'll see. We'll see. This Harpy's attacking Sherlock.
I'll take it.
All right. This honestly is not how I'd play in a tournament, though. This
This pin situation.
yeah. Well, I'd probably pin, but I wouldn't go this crazy. How I draw a card and attack, and you know my other 3 cards. That's just too much of a risk.
Yeah, right.
But it's just like I'm just trying to see what would happen because Sherlock is just like so broken. I'm just trying to find ways to. See
Yeah,
what I can
I cannot believe some people argue that he's not one of the big
do.
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just
no, I mean,
haven't
I
faced a
thought
good
he
enough
wasn't.
Sherlock.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all it takes, really. The thing is, though, you can't fully blame them, and like I thought that for a point too, because so many Sherlocks like don't double maneuver. Like they'll just draw and they'll attack, or they'll be aggro. And
Yeah.
your Sherlock is like 10 times worse if he just runs at you and attacks once a turn. He's so much worse. And I'm pretty sure that's how they balanced around, like Sherlock actually attacking. But if you just double maneuver, he's like so good, like S tier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Yep, so I'll maneuver. Come on, big
Oh wait,
5.
you take 3, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You probably have a confirmed suspicion, that one where you can see my hand, but you know my hand's crap, so you're just not using it. Probably have a feint. Or that elementary
I'll take the
card.
damage
You
while I
probably have
can.
an edge.
I'll
Okay.
hit you with that.
And you can see my hand. You already know it though.
Yeah, 2 wing frenzies momentary. You're up.
Okay, so 1 damage on Sherlock. Gonna draw a card. Draw another card. Your turn.
Eliminate.
Gonna do the combo, huh?
Yeah, dash is gone. I'll confirm the 4.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
Sherlock takes the damage. I'm gonna draw a card. Drawing a card. Your turn.
Okay.
I think it might be worth it to hit Watson in this matchup. If I did it again, I would attack him with the clutching claws because he has 2 less like feints. You know, he can't use elementary, and you still have to discard a card. You know, so
Yeah.
I think I would do that. And because you might be like, oh shoot, I need to like attack with my Watson guns because he's gonna die, so you might attack Medusa, and I could use that 4 defense that makes you discard a card. You know. So I think if I were to hit Watson, it might be better.
Yeah, I agree. It seems good. This is such a ridiculous game.
Yeah, it really is.
Man, what do I do? What do I do? Attack Medusa. Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so yours goes first. I have nothing to discard. Mine goes,
Oh
and I
yeah,
draw
that was
2.
good.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to happen.
All right, so Sherlock takes the damage.
That was my first action.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
So
okay.
strong. That was such
Yeah,
a good
that was
turn.
good.
Um,
I should have 100% seen that coming. I didn't look at the cards you had left just because, I don't know, I should have 100% seen it. That was like the only real thing. I don't think, yeah, if you had 1 card left, I should have 100% seen that coming. That's the only thing you'd play
yeah, that was so good.
if you had 1 card left, yeah.
All right.
That was a
I'll,
good play,
I'll
though.
maneuver.
Okay.
You're up.
All right, Sherlock takes damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a Harpy attack Sherlock.
Perfect.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, please don't have that other 4 right away.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
All right, I'm gonna draw. All right, your turn.
I'll maneuver. Maneuver again. And your
Okay.
turn.
All right, I'm going to have a Harpy attack Sherlock.
Dude, what are you drawing? Come on. Oh, and I know all the other 3 cards in your hand still. What is this?
Oh wait, did you take a damage?
No.
Okay, just
Sherlock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's got to be a draw card. It's got to be another regroup, dude. Or are you just banking on that next maneuver? I mean, that's not good odds. Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. I'm fine.
You don't get to see my hand 'cause it's an any card.
Yeah, I already know it.
True.
3
Let's see.
schemes.
All right, and then I get a draw maneuver.
Sure. That card better save you
Alright.
right there, man.
Let's see here. Okay, you're up.
Okay, good plays, good plays. I can't possibly attack you. Not even with a boost. Not even with Watson.
No.
Except I can.
No. No.
Yes. Alright, so I heal 1 and I draw 1, and that's probably the end of the game.
Yeah, if you have a 5, it's over.
Hold on, hold on. I don't have a
Oops.
5. I didn't see that though. I honestly
Yeah, you
didn't see it, but yeah, I don't
Oh,
have
you
the
didn't?
5.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, attack Medusa.
Okay.
It's not over. And you get
Alright,
to
so-
draw 1,
Yeah.
and it's your turn.
All right.
Ping Watson.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the first time I think I've ever used that card offensively, that scheme for Watson.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Trying to think here. I'm gonna maneuver. Discard this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna attack Sherlock.
This is the Hail Mary Stone Gaze.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's nothing like if you well I guess we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure I lost.
Yeah, I'll maneuver. And you know what?
Was that your
Master
only
of Disguise.
Yeah, exactly. I had to do it. See, I had to do it. I knew you had that card.
I just
left,
drew
I'm like,
this.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, I knew you had it left and I had 1 HP.
That's
so I'm on
okay,
a
I had
timer.
this.
Yeah.
Wow, what a game, dude.
Yeah, I for sure would probably hit Watson, I guess, and just hope you blow defense cards on him because, yeah, it's still just Sherlock is just I don't think he has like a single straight up counter.
I mean, look at the deck count, dude. You had 8. I only had 6. You still
Mhm.
had 2 passes. I mean, you discarded 1 to boost right there for the Hail Mary, but
The downside too, I didn't draw a single second shot, a single one, which is like a decent amount of damage, to you. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, the second shot's huge.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
didn't
had
draw a
some
single
good
one.
cards left in my deck.
I did like 7 passive damage to you with
Right.
this. Imagine if I didn't do that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like it's
it'd be
just
a completely different
crazy.
game. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But you really do. I think that's the play. Is you really do have to just pin Sherlock and hope you just outlast him, which you usually kind of can, especially if I'm drawing these and the claws or whatever. I think I could.
Yeah, you got
I would just
all 3 claws really early.
yeah, I would just honestly trap Watson. Like I don't even care. I'd run into melee range like with Medusa. I don't even care. I would just like try and trap him as best as I could.
Oh, he'll die
Obviously if you
real quick. Yeah, if you
well,
pin him.
obviously, if he was there, I would do that when I'm Medusa melee. But, well, that's
It
more
doesn't
of a
make a
Sherlock
difference
thing.
because I'm
Yeah,
ranged, right?
Sherlock thing mostly. I wouldn't be melee to Sherlock. Is what I mean. But yeah, for sure, I would. You have to pin them because this matchup completely relies on her passive damage. I feel like.
Yeah, that was huge. But you did get me really worried. The real like game breaker was this play. When I hit you
Yes.
into your
Yep.
hiss
Yep.
and discarded 0 and knocked out your great defense and drew 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was definitely a huge play.
Yeah.
And it was dumb. It was something where like I should have just seen. That was your. There's just nothing else you would have played there.
I mean, what's
You
your
wouldn't
other
have played.
option though? Not defending?
Yes, yeah, because then I would draw, and
But
then I
but you
would
were at
still have
how
my
many
defense.
life? I think you were at 6 at that point.
I don't remember.
You were either
No, I
at
think it
4
was.
or 6.
Yeah, maybe I thought it was like. Yeah, it could have been 6, but that would have just been the better play. I feel like.
But like, what if it was this and you just didn't defend?
Well, if it was this, like it was 100% this, and if it was this, did I have a Stone Gaze in my hand at the time? I don't remember, but you had 1 card. So if you're attacking with 1 card, it has to be draw power. There's no way you're gonna attack with this. There's just no way, especially against Medusa. If I draw this, you lose the game. You're never gonna, you know what I mean? You're never gonna attack
Yeah,
with this.
so
I still had 2 of these left.
we'll have to go back and look at the
I still
video
had a second shot too.
at the
And you know
recording,
I
but
this. I had 3 second shots. So if you attack
yeah,
with
it's
this,
ridiculous.
and then you just hope that you draw a card that defense, and if not, you lose the game off any of this.
So it depends, right? If you were at 4, then you can't just risk dying, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure it was 6.
But I
though,
think
yeah,
you
chat.
were at 6. I think so
Yeah,
too.
I'm pretty sure I was at 6.
And if
but
that
yeah,
is the
chat.
case, then yes, you would have. It would have been a really good read for you to call this out.
Yeah, because if I did, you could draw 1 card, and you'd have to hope to God my first maneuver action wasn't any of these 5.
You wouldn't even
in
have to
my, like,
maneuver probably because this would draw you 1.
exactly. And if it was any, and then I could maneuver once, right? And then I could
Yeah,
have
yeah. You'd
you
have
know,
that many
or
more chances.
I could have 2, you know, and attack you twice and auto win off that. You know what I mean? So it was just too risky. So yeah, this was the big play right here, but that was good.
I was getting worried when we were getting down here, even after I made this play, and I was feeling pretty good, but then I got a little bit worried because I was like, well, crap, once I get down to 4 health, I just lose. Unless I
Wait,
have a
what?
feint. Because the
Wait,
second shot will bump up to a 7, and that'll hit over
Yeah.
all my defenses.
Yeah.
Unless I draw my last one of this and call it 3, or if
Yeah.
I have a feint. But like even deduce strategy, you boost it after I change it, so it doesn't even make a difference to second shot.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was worried
Yeah.
that the ping damage was going to get me down to 4, and then I was going to die. So I thought I only had 1 turn left. But then you maneuvered away. You ran away, obviously, because you didn't have defense. So it made
Yeah.
sense. But
Yeah.
I was a little worried there.
GG's.
Hey,
I gotta go to
good
bed.
games,
I'm
man.
tired as hell. Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for
GG.
playing. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, anybody watching
Bye.
the stream, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, guys, so as you just saw in that match, I ended up being player 1. Bryden was player 2, so he went with the counter pick strategy that I had mentioned, but he was actually trying to target my Sherlock instead of my Alice. The reason I picked Alice was to be a well-rounded fighter to avoid the counter pick strategy, but he ended up going and targeting Sherlock by choosing Medusa, Raptors, and Robin Hood, because all three of those are pretty decent against Sherlock. And you can rely pretty well on a strategy like that because you can be almost certain that your opponent will pick one of the big three, if nothing else, just to draw out your ban. But then if you turn it around like he did and he was like, well, no, I'm going to leave that up and target that one instead, there's some interesting strategies you can do with that. So because I kind of suspected that's what he was going for, I ended up banning his Raptors instead of Medusa because Raptors is probably the best fighter against Sherlock, at least in my opinion. And I was a little more confident, honestly, facing Medusa than Raptors there. So that was the strategy involved. You saw it play out. It's going to be totally different every time depending on the fighters that each player chooses, and there's so many factors, but it's a really fun thing to try to wrap your head around and try to gain the advantage through that metagaming that I had mentioned. So I hope you enjoyed the match. I had a ton of fun with it. And as always, guys, I mean, like the video if you enjoyed what you saw, subscribe for more content. Again, turn on notifications because you're going to want to see what's coming up next. Some big announcements to be made coming up in the next week. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Zero Skater 12, and I'll see you next time.